All right.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Hi guys. All right. So I would love to just go around and have each of you just say your first name and your grade first to start everything. And we're on a student leadership board, so also maybe the position on the board. Corey, you want to start?
Yeah, I'll start. I'm Corey. I'm 15 now, and I'm in 9th grade. And I'm the VP of programming.
Lila?
I'm Lila. I'm in 12th grade, and I'm the VP of religion.
Simone?
I'm Simone. I'm in 9th grade, and I'm a member at large.
Caroline?
I'm Caroline. I'm a junior, and I'm social action VP.
I realize I'm saying each of your names anyway.
Yeah. But we don't know what order it is.
Good
So
job.
Zach?
I'm Zach. I'm in 9th grade, and I'm a member at large.
Awesome. Becca?
Hi, I'm Rebecca. I'm in 12th grade and I'm president.
And Jacob?
I'm Jacob. I'm a sophomore. I'm VP programming.
Awesome. And Bryn?
Hi, I'm Bryn. I'm in 11th grade and I'm the communications vice president.
Awesome. Okay, so as I explained to you guys before, I wanted to just have a conversation about what you guys are feeling, what's going through your minds during this pandemic, kind of get a feel for what's going on with you, maybe some friends of yours, and then hopefully just be able to share it out with other professionals in the Jewish community as a way for them to see what's going on with teens around the country, and maybe what's happening with teens in the southwest of Florida. So first question is, what are you guys, so you guys have been on quarantine for slightly different periods of time. I know, Becca, you said 14 days, but is everyone just like around?
Yeah.
Like a week and a half, yeah.
Yeah.
Like 5 days.
So, so Jacob, I have to be honest, the first thing I thought when we got locked down was, and Jacob has a car that he's named Janet, and you're probably missing driving around town a lot with Janet, or is that like your free time?
Well, I mean, quarantine is like quarantine right now. Like all my friends are quarantined, so I really can't do anything anyways. But if I wanted to, like I could still go to Dunkin' Donuts and yeah, get coffee. It's really great.
Put the convertible top down and wave at your friends as you drive by their houses.
Something like that, yeah.
So, are there things that you guys have started to miss during this quarantine?
Just really seeing my friends.
Hanging with my friends, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my friends.
The beach.
it was my spring break, so it was like really, and like I planned to like just hang out with my friends like at the beach the entire time, and like that really did not happen.
So a bunch of you
Or
said
food.
friends. Are you like, how are you keeping in touch with friends now? I mean, granted, I get the virtual thing, but like, have your relationships altered a little bit? Like, are you trying to be more creative and connecting?
Just Xbox, Xbox, FaceTime.
Xbox.
Yeah,
Yeah.
video games, like when I play a video game and I can call my friends, I can talk to them and catch up on what they're doing too.
So a
So
lot
it's
of
pretty fun.
Time, Snapchat.
Sorry, Bryn, what were you saying?
Snapchat. That's
Yeah.
a big one. And just like, I don't know, just telling jokes and just stupid stuff, because I mean there's not really much we can do together, but or there's a Netflix thing, like a party where you guys can all watch it together. I've been doing that with some of my camp friends.
Oh,
We've
yeah.
been watching a TV show together.
I'm watching Tiger
Is it
King.
all American?
I'm watching Quantico right now.
Oh,
Everyone watch Tiger King. Tiger King on Netflix.
I
Yeah, I
watched
used to watch them.
It's my friend's birthday today, and we like had like a little like FaceTime party for her at midnight. So like, that's what we're doing.
so nice. Are you seeing a light at the end of the tunnel? Are you just like completely feeling it's never gonna end?
Well,
I mean,
it has
it's
to end at some
unpredictable.
point.
Oh wait, sorry, one at a time. Simone.
It's unpredictable. Like, the information they've been giving could either mean it could end after April 15th or it could go for more months. So, yeah, I'm just not looking ahead to that.
Well, they have a bunch of medications that they're in the process of testing right now, and they started the human trials on their vaccine like a week or two ago. So worst case scenario, probably have a vaccine in a year, but that's without any other medications or combinations of medications that can help. Yeah. So I think we should have it under control pretty soon.
So are you getting that information from the news or from parents? Like, where are you hearing info about what's going on?
From parents.
Stuff I read and stuff my dad tells me.
The news. I've watched the news. That's how bored I am.
You're actually watching the news.
I'm watching the news. Yeah, I had it on earlier. It's not on right now, but
I saw
it was on earlier.
a very funny meme that had like a picture of a stack of books and someone saying like, during the quarantine, I'm gonna do a lot of reading. Like, this was before, and then the after is just the Twitter bird symbol. Like, that's the only reading I've been doing is on Twitter.
I have been on Twitter a lot. That's true.
Very funny.
Do you find yourselves on social media more than?
Yeah, my screen time.
Oh yeah.
My screen time's 11 hours.
Yeah. I'm afraid to check it.
My screen type is up 41% since last week. So it's pretty bad.
From last week. Okay, Bryn, you said 11 hours. Who else?
Yeah, I screenshot it the
I
other
don't
day.
know.
It was really
Like
bad.
8.5 hours.
My screen
I don't
time's
even know.
I usually text my friends. We don't meet up a lot often, so it's not that much different.
Yeah.
Yeah. Last week I was on Snapchat for over 40 hours.
That is quite a lot of time.
Oh my god.
Last week
on
I was on my
TikTok for
phone
9
for 9
hours.
hours a day.
I was on Discord for like 10
Mine's
hours.
only 4, so that's not that bad as I thought it would be.
So Bryn has a full-time job.
Yeah, it's up 61% from my normal time. That's how much I'm on my phone.
Do you think it's going to be hard to reverse that?
Yeah, I mean, no, not really. Like once we go back to if we actually go back to school, it won't be because I'm usually not on my phone during school anyway. But and especially when I do my work. But now that I'm kind of home doing nothing, I have nothing better to do. And yeah, even with this online school thing, it's going to be very interesting to start. I feel like I'm not going to be motivated.
Yeah. So what's going on in school? I know some of you are in public school, some of you are in private school. What's
Public school.
I'm not going back to school. I go to the SPC full time, and it's done for the semester, so it's all online.
I think we start school. We start it tomorrow, and we're online until the 15th.
Yeah, we're on Microsoft Teams, and we start tomorrow.
Oh, that's tomorrow.
And then
yeah.
How long they're gonna go?
Well, each school's different. Like my sister at PHU, she has a set schedule of times.
Yeah, we have a set schedule.
Our schedule is
we don't. It's more the teachers to make sure you're not overlapping with each other, and that's about it.
For us,
I'm honestly not sure.
We have school 4 days a week and work days on Wednesdays, and it's they're each 40-minute classes with passing periods in between, so it's very structured a regular school day for us.
Yeah, we go from 8 until 3:20, but we only have it 4 days a week, and we have every class every day. So it's really like normal school. We're not really missing much.
I don't even know what I'm doing at my school.
Yeah, we have 30-minute period classes, and they're spread out. I don't know if we actually have to go. I haven't really heard because all of our assignments are online. So I don't know if some of my classes I need to go on call because we don't have to take the EOC anymore for history. But my AP classes, I'm done. I finished everything. I'm just kind of waiting to take the exam at this point. So I don't know if I actually have to go on or just do my assignments yet. I haven't figured it out.
Well, there's going to be attendance. They have to take attendance somehow.
Yeah, our attendance is if you just click a yes box for all my classes. That's what my teachers have given me. They just
that's the same as mine.
Yeah.
I feel I hope that schools are making it easier for you guys to get through this rather than more challenging. Like, Bryn, what you were saying, I think is an interesting way to think about it, which is maybe your teacher in each class is just going to do, a short overview and then give you whatever work you need to do.
Yeah, like we started just like geography in my history class because we don't have anything else to do. Like we just labeled North America like the other day. Actually, it's due tomorrow, but I finished it.
And Lila.
I feel like I've been on quarantine for the past 2 years because I've been doing online school. So my mom and I always talk about this while everyone else is freaking out, saying that like they're missing their like the interaction with their friends and like going out and everything. I've been doing online school for 2 years, so this is just normal. I was like, okay, everyone else is gonna join me on online school. So
It's like, join the club, people. You're missing out. So for those of you who are seniors, I know there are a couple, and even juniors, like what's going on with college?
Oh my God. I don't want to talk about it. We're so screwed. I'm screwed.
Why do you say that?
Well, Caroline and I the only problem is right now is SATs, and colleges don't know what they're going to do quite yet because they've literally canceled every single one. So some schools, like not in Florida, they don't know what they're doing yet, but a lot of other northern schools have done test forgiveness, which means they're not going to look at them at all, or test optional. So if you have a score, you'll send it in. But if you don't, or if you don't have a score that you want, you just won't send one in. Florida, they're not sure yet. And as of now, they postponed ACT and SAT until June. But the problem is the centers are getting so full. Like I can't even test at my own school. Like I'm testing at like Clearwater or something because it just got so full. And I signed up like the day that it came out, like the new testing day. So, and it doesn't give us a lot. And if applications are due in November, it doesn't give us a lot of opportunity to get our scores up, especially because our scores take a month to come back. So we don't know what we need to work on. So it's
like I'm lucky I took my SAT in November, but I was like planning on like going up and visiting colleges. And obviously I cannot do that right now. Especially because I'm looking at a lot of schools like out of state, like I have to fly. So like that's definitely something that's like I don't know what I'm gonna be able to do with that. And like I know that I have to like really start thinking about like college right now. Like this is supposed to be like the most important time for juniors, and like I don't like now we're even like more in the dark about it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And they're not very good at communicating with us because College Board hasn't, I don't know, they're saying one thing. They're like, we're not sure if June will even happen, but as of right now it is. And we're hoping that Florida maybe is a little more lenient on test scores this year because some people haven't even tested once yet.
I know that with APs at least, and APs are done on a national basis, not just on a state-by-state basis, but the AP tests have actually modified the way that they're going to be offering tests with 45-minute at-home tests this year. Does that make you guys excited? Is that scarier?
No.
It's
because it's all free response.
Yeah. There's no way that I'm like, there are definitely classes, like I will not pass my AP exam because I don't have any multiple choice. Like,
yeah.
It's true.
And like
impossible.
Yeah, like AP Bio, I'm freaking out. I mean, I have extra time on my AP exams, so I have a 504, but even then, it's still like kind of confusing. Like, I don't think I'm gonna be able to figure all of that out in 45 minutes. Even if I get, like, I think a time and a half, like, that's still not a lot of time to fix, because they usually give you, like, they're gonna give us probably like 7 or 8 free responses for like bio and stuff. I mean, I don't know about like the English classes, what they're doing, but.
So all multiple choice response,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's just pure writing. Like, because you can technically cheat on multiple choice.
My mom just
takes
texted me.
more
I
effort.
gotta go in there for a second. I'll be back though.
So it's easier to cheat on multiple choice than free response.
Correct, because if a few people have like the same free response, they know you cheated. Like if you have very similar answers. So it's like everyone has to have like a not the same answer in a way.
Right.
Corey.
So if you were to say what your biggest worry is right now, what would you say your biggest worry is?
Like school-wise?
No, just general life.
I would say that because I don't know. I just have a feeling that this is not going to be over in like a month. Like it's going to be a little bit more than that because it's people like are asymptomatic. Like they can have it for a certain amount of time and not know they have it. So that's like where they think the majority of it is being spread. So I just want like I hope it's over as soon as like people stay inside for like 2 weeks or however it has to be. You're like fine and can go out again. But yeah. So I just worry that it's gonna be a while, but I hope it's over soon.
Yeah, like kind of in that same vein, like I feel like a lot of people aren't taking it as seriously as they should, like and we are not thinking like that. And it's like I think it's really scary the way people are like treating it and acting as if it like really, I mean, look, it is like threatening for like our grandparents and people who are immunocompromised and like like people like that make up so much of our like country, and like we really do need to be looking out for them right now. And I feel like a lot of people our age aren't.
Did you guys see the videos of some of the spring breakers down in Miami? Like,
Yeah, half the cases of coronavirus in Florida are in Miami.
We were just there.
All that.
A lot of those spring breakers are now going back to New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, Massachusetts, bringing all that goodness right back to their states.
Yeah.
And one of our neighbors has their whole family from New York that's down here right now, and they just closed all the beaches and they're out on the beach. So we're kind of like staying inside until they leave because we don't know what they're bringing.
All right.
Yeah. Family, we have a
They should
theory.
just keep
Instead of
going.
closing the beaches, they should close the hotels because then every foreigner has to go back to like their home state.
Yeah, just start canceling flights and not letting people from like New York or any places that have a lot of
Yeah,
cases.
they are limiting travel in between states. But like for the people who are already here.
Well, and Becca, Florida has an awful lot of states. I mean, has an awful lot of cases.
Well, we only have
Yeah,
1,000
we need to
cases.
just stay inside, basically. Just everyone stop going out on boats. Just like limit your contact with people as much as possible because like it's gonna affect a lot of people if like we don't just compromise right now.
So, is your biggest worry also your biggest frustration then, which is that people aren't listening and aren't doing their part, and that because of that, it could be going on longer? Or do you have other frustrations?
My frustration is the upperclassmen's music theater class. Their musical was supposed to be scheduled for April. And that's like their big thing. It's canceled.
Yeah, my birthday's in 3 days, so I was planning on going to like Tallahassee with my sister or something. But no.
Yeah.
Been a couple months, so is what it is. It just kind of is what it is. Like I'm trying not to be too frustrated because it's just like out of our control at this point.
There's nothing that we can do.
Yeah.
For seniors especially, I mean, I'm a different case because I, again, do online school, but for everyone else, like I know my friends who live in Georgia are like crying every night because they're missing out on all these different like extra services that schools are supposed to have. So that's like the biggest, like everyone's being affected, but I think it's especially just because like this is the end of the year now. So, you know, everyone looks forward to prom and graduation and all of that, but those things as of now are just unknown.
Well, yes, so you do online school, but you were also planning on going to a prom in another state. So it still impacts your life.
Yeah, my prom was supposed to be on Friday.
Oh, this past Friday?
Yeah, so we were all like, happy prom day, even though we can't go.
Wow.
Yeah, I like ordered my prom dress and was just like
really
sitting there.
sad.
Yeah, that's also
And
like,
it's just crazy.
prom dresses.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you gonna do with that now? But I know a lot of people are talking about, like, even though you're not supposed to like be in large groups, but having like a little prom or doing something like some like further out. But
Yeah, I was
Like,
planning
our
on
prom
going, but I didn't get my
rescheduled.
dress, so.
Yeah. Like, we got rescheduled because, like, our school's, like, one of the first ones, and they got a reschedule date, but I don't know if it'll actually happen. It's supposed to be on May 16th, I think. Like, it's pretty far, but, like, hopefully it actually happens, but at the same time, it's not looking too good right now.
Yeah. All right, so let's talk about parents for a minute or two.
Oh, my God.
So remember, if you don't want to talk about your own parents, we can talk about your friends' parents. How are things going with your parents? Like, you're spending a lot more time together, probably, than you do.
Mm-hmm.
True,
Yeah,
that's true.
my mom's working from home.
My parents are at work every day. Like, they're not home except for the weekends. So it's, like, not really different. I'm just more bored.
So you're on your own, and your parents are both at work.
Mhm. My parents are working until basically the government tells them they can't.
Yeah. Do anyone have parents that their work has changed because of this, or they've had to stop working, or lost their job, or lost clients, or things like that?
Well, my dad works in
Really?
computers, like IT, so nothing really
Yeah.
changes because he can just work from home on his computer.
Same thing with my mom. She's like a programmer, so she can do everything remote.
So
My
certain
dad is an ENT, so, and like I think they're like the most at-risk doctors, but like for some reason, like he's still going in, he's still working, so like, but like there's been like a lot of other locations at his practice have closed down, but not his. So like that's like, it's really weird in that sense, but like he definitely doesn't have as many patients as he normally would, and like it's definitely really, it's like a really weird change the way everything is right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's like my
Yeah,
parents. Like, they
true.
can't work from home
True that.
and or anything. But the thing is, their like clients are like, there's not as many right now because of everything. So it's just like different for them. But I don't really know much besides that, except that it's just slowed down. 'Cause everyone's scared.
Are any of your parents expressing concern or anxiety over what?
My mom is way
Oh.
freaking out about it.
Yeah,
Zachary's
Our
not
Corey
really.
and
mom.
I's parents or our moms are freaking out about it.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause my
we're
mom
not like
is-
spending much right
And
now.
my
Like, we're
mom,
not
she's
really
working.
doing.
My dad has to do the grocery shopping, but my dad's technically immune compromised, so that's fun.
No.
Yeah, like me and my dad went out furniture shopping for the new house, and my mom wouldn't come over near us. She said, "No, you got home, you were out, you got to go shower, you got to decontaminate."
Yeah.
I have to
We
change my shirt
ordered-
every time I go to the house.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
ordered groceries from like from Publix, but online, and then my mom had them sit in the garage for like a couple days, and then we wiped them all with like wipes and brought them into the house.
Yeah.
My dad, he's like immunocompromised, so my mom has been like a germaphobe for at least 4 years. Just like she is really
So that
like
germophobia.
big on washing hands like every single time, changing clothes. She's been changing clothes for like 3 years, like
Yeah,
from when she
my
comes out
parents do
and
that
comes
too.
back in. So like
Yeah.
I'm pretty like used to like it being this way, and like I understand now like it's important and stuff.
Mhm.
So my dad like doesn't get sick or
Yeah. Like, no one in my family is like really going to like immune compromised, but like at the same time, my grandparents, like, we've been like, it's actually me since my parents work. I've been doing all the grocery shopping, and like I've been running all the errands because I'm like healthy. So if something happens, I'll most likely be okay. But at the same time, I'm like taking precautions. Like, I do change my clothes a lot. Like right now, I just dropped something off, so I'm like okay. But if I went to like Publix, I would come home and change and shower real quick, just because I'm trying to be careful. And I haven't really seen people. Like, I'm pretty much alone all the time, except when I'm going shopping for my grandparents. And I don't see them. I have gloves and I drop them off outside. Or if like the other day I went inside, I had to put a mask on. 'Cause, like, they're kind of concerned about them. They're old.
Yeah.
Jacob, what about you? How are things going with your parents?
Well,
Is it
being
more?
completely honest,
I know you live in 2 different households, so how has that been?
I mean, my parents are not like, they're not really cracking down as much as other people have. Like, I have friends' parents who are completely not letting them go out of the house, like, no, nothing. But my mom actually said to me the other day, she said, I have friends who are quarantining their kids. I could quarantine you. And I said, yeah, you could. But then she didn't really say anything about it after.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah. True.
You could, but you won't.
Yeah, that's about it.
True that.
So they're probably not like cracking down as much as they should, but I mean, I'm like, it's not
I
really
feel
affecting me much because I still have to go in between both parents, like, anyways. So like, I kind of have to, you know. So like, I have to go from one place to another. So yeah, I really don't have a choice.
Mhm.
But when they're saying that they're not cracking down, it's not like, I mean, you can't hang out with friends, you can't go to restaurants and have meal, like you can't do stuff because stuff is closed down.
Yeah, like, I can't like do anything, but it's to the point, like, it's not like no, nothing, you know. Like, if I wanted to go like to a McDonald's drive-through, like, it wouldn't be a big deal. Like, some parents are completely like no food from restaurants.
Yeah.
Like,
Gotcha.
yeah,
Mine.
like, for me,
That's
it's not
mine.
that big of a deal.
Yeah, I guess we're not so cracked down either then. I mean, we can't go to places, but we're still getting food brought in or going to the grocery store. As all of you are talking about, like, washing clothes when you get home from the grocery store, I'm not doing that either. Now you guys are scaring me.
True.
I just think everyone's way overreacting about this because if you look at it, was it like how many cases are in Florida now? What do we have, like
It's still on an
1,100?
upward slope. It's still going up. So
Yeah.
Like,
But, you know, if you
right
put it in
now,
perspective, we have
need to be
32 million
overreacting.
people in Florida, and there are 35 deaths, I think. I mean, it's not really much to be
But like,
completely freaked out about.
need to be
I think
overreacting.
the main
now.
issue is people are dying and they can't do anything. It's not like a vaccine they've given out and people are still dying.
Well,
True.
we need to, of course, know what it
Overloaded
is and take
hospitals right now,
precautions,
and
but
we can't be doing that. So
not
that's why we need
freaking
to
out.
be overreacting. We need to be we need to be taking every measure that we possibly can. And like, yeah, it's an inconvenience on our lives, but we are like the hospital staff is entirely overworked. Like people are like putting themselves through absolute hell to be taking care of these patients, and we don't have the resources to do it. And people are like taking all the masks when they don't even need them, and it's like, we need to be
That's Nick's dad.
we need to be really aware of how we're acting in society, because we need to be cutting down on our social interactions so we don't overload absolutely everything and we don't cause more deaths that like would inevitably have happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Become more grateful of service providers, and a lot of people are calling, obviously, medical professionals heroes. A lot of people are calling the grocery store clerks now heroes. People who bring you your food at the curbside are now heroes. Like, do you feel like you're more grateful for some of those aspects of society that maybe you didn't consider so pertinent to your life before?
Mm-hmm.
True.
Yes.
yeah, well,
I mean, I
my
feel like
best
I've
friend
always
works
been like
at Publix.
appreciative about it.
Sorry.
What were you saying, Ben?
Becca, what were you saying?
Huh?
Oh, I just said that my best friend works at Publix, but she's been trying to go in, like, I think her last shift was like Tuesday of last week, so she was supposed to go on Sunday, but she didn't last Sunday. So she's been like limiting her time going there, but I feel like she's entering like a war zone every single time. Like, 'cause people are crazy, especially the grocery stores.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Hug your friend. Hug your
Yeah.
kid goodbye before they go to the grocery store. We never really thought that that would ever be a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, she's a cashier, so I'm just scared of her like touching stuff and like.
Yeah, money. Yeah. Anything else you guys are grateful for?
My family.
Xbox
you know,
Live.
Nintendo Switch.
Companies actually like helping schools and stuff rather than the schools having to figure everything out by themselves.
Yeah. Anything you're grateful for? Beautiful weather.
Yeah, beautiful weather.
So
The
we could
weather is quite nice.
step outside in Florida and kind of like taking a really nice breath of fresh air.
Yeah.
Some people might not even be able to enjoy that part of it.
Yeah.
Anything else you guys would want to say or share? Well, thank you. I'm gonna stop recording. Hold on.